Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree. The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights. To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garrick Mock Monastery.
Raya's here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now, You saw her in the courtyard earlier, didn't you? The Archbishop, Lady Raya. As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Raya.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your name? A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow, farewell.
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well. Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Raya.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for. You can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Raya. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers' Academy. I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm Manuela. I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you. Of course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses. I expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the Academy.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has a point. Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Raya will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Raya? Appointing a stranger, a child no less, as a professor at our esteemed academy is...
I have made my decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flame is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Seteth, they have my trust. Let that be enough for you as well. More importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garrick Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Raya, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
Of course. I assume you are all to start. Please speak. That is your first. Once you have finished, may I ask a favor of you?
Ha! I imagine, frankly, we had someone else that can't entrust students.
You saved the lives of... Now you should make the round.
Yes. So, you've accepted a teaching. I never properly introduced. I am the princess in Arab. I wonder if you'll be tasked. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more?
Pardon me. Greetings! You must be the new professor. As for me, my job is to stand here at this and by that, I mean, to...
Well, scored a teach. I guess that means I'd better I'm from the ruling house. I'm guessing you don't know which class. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet?
What do you think?
The Golden Deer House, our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership.
Ah, you must be that renowned mercenary. My name is Lawrence
Hi.
So you're the skilled mercenary.
Oh, you are? Ignatz Victor.
And I am Lace.
That's like this.
Hey, are you that I'm Hilda Marianne, are you joining the night?
Oh, are you someone's guest? The dining...
No, Raphael. That's... Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli. Captain...
Nice to meet you. I'm Rob.
What do you think?
Okay. This classroom belongs to all of us here.
Hey.
Well, well. It must... I'm Sylvain Jose Gut.
Thanks.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's... This here is to do.
I have heard that you rescued. Should you ever require my...
I have heard all about what you did from...
He also said you're quite skilled. I look forward to sparring with...
Felix, must you... Oh, and,
Oh, hey. And who's this? Oh, Mercy. Now that I think about it, I suppose you'll be enrolling at... Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Minette. It's nice to...
Hey, hey.
Right.
Please accept my apologies for the other. I am Dmitri Alexandra Blake. Of course, at the Academy, I am... Delightful news. In any case, welcome to the... I hear you're investigating the different houses here. Did any... Me? Oh, I'm afraid my story has not... Hello. Dedu was born in Dusker, and has... He's rather taciturn. Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. He's the adoptive son of Lord Lanop. He has an extremely earnest person. Sylvain is the heir to House... Well, he's always been a bit of a... I hear she was born to imperial nobility. She may seem carefree on the surface. Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student. She's cheerful and hardworking. Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is diligent, industrious, and principled.
I appreciate your effort.
Hey, this is the class. Our house leader is...
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Are you going to join our class?
Hello. Well now, you don't have a familiar... Oh, my name is Dorothea.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? The name's Caspar, by the way.
Linhard.
Sheesh, Linhard. So, are you...
Thank you. I am Hubert. I heard you came to the aid. This is Petra, back on her archipelago.
Hello. I am called Pet...
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dmitri, correct? Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flane. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy!
I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Seteth's little sister, Flame.
I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it! But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue. You say that, but I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Such benevolence is a sight to behold. I don't suppose you would care to join me for tea. We could discuss education and marriage.
Control yourself, Sylvain. I have more important matters to discuss with our new professor. Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh, I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder. I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic. But before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now. I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling! Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
With each moon, professors of the office, it notes the days on. Pay careful attention to.
So, these are the student commoners. As a rule, speaking of, it...
Okay. I'm not too...
Yes. His Highness has said that, but if you mistreat him, I have a request.
I hear there will be a mock battle soon. I trust that you will carefully study. Regardless of the results, this battle will be a great learning experience. Even so, what is the point of competition if the aim isn't to win? As this is your first time at the monastery, please allow me to show you the ropes. Professor, I hear that I trust regardless of, as this is your... Both students and teachers of the Officers' Academy are free to use the facilities within the monastery. For example, you can dine with others at the dining hall, or partake in one-on-one combat at the training grounds. I encourage you to wander around the monastery and lend an ear to the people living here. There are bulletin boards in various places around the monastery. Have you seen them, Professor? There you can find requests from various sources, as well as information about the market. If you fulfill these requests, you should eventually be able to use even more of the facilities here. The bulletin board gets updated frequently. You would do well to check it once a month. This probably goes without saying, but no matter which facility you use, it will take up a considerable amount of your time. It's helpful to plan out activities in advance, so that you don't mistakenly squander your time here. Professors at the Officers' Academy are expected to have exceptional leadership skills. Students and teachers alike must devote themselves to their studies and strive to acquire great wisdom, even outside their respective fields.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's... I'm not gonna...
Oh, me? You're okay with that? Hey. I'm Captain Gerald's... It may have been only...
Professor? Hey, Professor. There's an inn that serves the most amazing food. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
That's, I could just forget all about my assignment. Yeah. Let's see. I'm a little busy. I really can't right now. I got a lot of things to do.
Anyway, did you come? There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back. My adoptive father. You should try looking around.
My thanks.
Maybe. Dear goddess.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not sure the monastery. Might you help me with a favor?
Greetings. Here at the monastery, I am hopeful.
Yes. I'm busy. Do you want something? I can't right now.
Today's dish was so good. Oh, but not as good as your homemade sweets, Mercy.
You're too kind. Maybe I'll bake some for you next time, Professor.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Ugh, why can't the...
Thank you.
My thank you so much. Thank you so much. It is almost time to begin. It is all. My thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. I have gratitude.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Thanks.
All right.
Greetings! By the by, it's too bad there's no...
Indeed.
Okay. Hello, Professor. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face. Well, yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Here's an idea. Hi, Professor. It's absolutely loaded with valuable in a manner.
Ah.
Hello.
Yes, it's true. I knew that before the first day.
Before I came to the office, that's where I met Annie. Oh, but Annie was always just...
Here's the Blue Lion, Luke. The library, if you find time.
Listen, do you know the eagle and black?
What? I care not. If you have no business.
Listen to this. Wow, Eureka. I kind of thought he would. After that I was surprised. I don't think I could hold my own against Eureka in battle. I could probably take you, though. You really think so?
If you continue to joking.
I trust your enjoy the thrill event.
Listen to this.
Hello.
This is the gold. Too bad we won't see.
Our house is that golden deer. All three of the houses.
Listen. Greetings.
You have helped me so much.
Greetings. Listen. What?
Yes.
Here's an idea.
Hey, you.
Of course. Do bear in mind, I hope that. Oh. Well.
The church has changed. Sedith, Hanneman, none of them were around.
I think.
A mock battle? Well, no need to.
Greetings. Apparently there is to be my research. I was wondering.
Captain Jer. I've aged. Why am I talking about? The leader of a.
Huh?
Professor, the library contains...
Much appreciated.